Hey guys, it's Maxie here and welcome to the final episode of Nation Left Behind. Join us for our double header against Slovakia. Very fitting, we started the save against Slovakia and we're going to finish it here as well. First game was away Slovakia. I'm quite willing to do both games here just to see where we end up. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for a bit of optimism. And we've made a few changes to the squad. A couple we've brought in just because it's the last game, so it'd be quite cool to see them involved. So the team for this one is going to be Gordon, Tierney Lindsay, a debut for Ross McCrory, fills the gap of that right-footed centre-back, Callum Patterson, Graham Shinney, Ryan Gold gets a debut as well, he'll play in beside John McGinn, and then it's Phillips and Murphy of Lee Griffiths. Other shot call-up, Greg Kiltie. I just kept saying, give him a chance, 10 goals in 38 games for Kilmarnock. I thought, do you know what? I keep saying it, and he's always in the suggested squad. Let's just give him an opportunity and see what he can do. So hopefully we can spring some sort of result here with a very different looking Scotland squad. Now I imagine my best pal in the whole wide world will be playing for them, and he's not. So we've got Robert Mack playing, we've got Kutka's playing, Lobotka, Milan Skriniar's the captain. So we'll jump into the match and we'll see who's on the bench, because there could be some players there. That'll do us a bit of damage. We'll say to the guys, make up for the last game. And let's see, we'll wait until, as I say, the mode pops up and we'll see what happens. So hopefully, just a steady performance. Let's look, so Skittles on the bench, Nemec's on the bench, Vitek's on the bench. We're alright. There's no Vladimir Weiss. As long as there's no Vladimir Weiss, I'm quite happy. So hopefully, a good performance here. A lot of youngsters getting an opportunity, getting a debut. See how they do. And of course, one decides to lose a header as Robert Mack leaps above I think it would have been McCrory there, and heads in the cross from, I believe, Pickerick, the right back. So not a great start at all. Very, very disappointing. But here's Phillips driving forward. Griffiths is in, and a bit more composure needed there as Lee Griffiths rattles the crossbar. So it does seem like it is the same continual theme with Scotland. It is a case of centre back is a massive, massive problem, and it's something which unfortunately in reality I don't see being fixed anytime soon. A good chance there for Kuko after McGinn's poor touch. I'd just like to see us settle in a little bit. A lack of possession, 30% to the 70% there of Slovakia, and that one chance they've had on target is the one, of course, that went into the back of the net. It's not fun knowing the fact you're bottom of the group, and of course we've still Croatia to play twice, so that's really, really worrying. Kazakhstan is probably going to be the only place we're going to score points in this group, which is quite worrying. A lot of poor performances there, and it's worrying that it's an elder statesman that's really struggling in the likes of Matty Phillips. So we'll change it up at half time. I've also saw, was that Kazakhstan are beating Ukraine? Oh my lord. So show me something else in the second half. Everybody's motivated by Kieran Tierney. Matt Phillips will come off, as I say, for him. We'll bring on Matt Ritchie. He'll play as an inside forward off the right. And I'm actually going to get rid of Ryan Gold. It's been a good debut for him. He's going to drop off and he's going to be replaced by Greg Kiltie. Let's just give him a chance. He's probably not going to do much, but why not? Give him an opportunity and see what he can do. It's quite an attacking formation, admittedly. In fact, we'll change John McGinn to just being a supporting central midfielder. And hopefully we can try and get some joy with this. I feel it is overcommitting too much, especially when you've got your attacking mid left and attacking mid right not tracking back. But you'd like to think the like of Callum Patterson and Kieran Tierney would be able to handle that. Of course, that's sadly not been the case. But it just shows, you need a wee bit of luck in FM as well. And when you see the likes of Kazakhstan beating Ukraine and you can't muster a point in this group, it's quite depressing. So here's McGinn, and that's just terrible. It's back with Tierney. Murphy. Ball into Greg Kiltie to John McGinn. Kiltie's away, and let's just not speak of that finish there. That was fairly tragic. Final change, just because we have to think of the home game as well. See a replacement of Ollie Burke coming on for Jamie Murphy. And I'm just going to play guys on their natural wing. Well, obviously, more so their natural footed wing, I should say. Matt Ritchie being an inside forward, but I'll just go for it. Paste in the wing with Burke, paste in the other side with Matt Ritchie. Hopefully, one chance for Griffiths can score. It's out, headed away. And that is a very, very strange one. The cross from Matt Ritchie from the set piece. It was Callum Patterson with the header, and outside the box, Liam Lindsay, the defender, with a 20-yard drive into the roof of the net. So Scotland are somehow prodding away to a point here. Can we somehow steal a winner and give Scotland a chance? Kazakhstan up to third place in the group now. And you just never know. I think with 5 minutes to go, we may as well go attacking. We've got nothing to lose, as I say. It is the last episode of the series, so we'll see how that goes. If we can somehow get the winner. Big Kiltie, they're not playing great, neither is Lee Griffiths. I think they've probably just been snatching at chances, and that's why it's never really amounted to anything for them. We've got a chance, hopefully. Poor ball by Kiltie. Good tackle there, and I think that is going to be the last highlight. I needed that ball to kind of go there before it ended up being just, oh wait, there's a mistake, Griffiths is in. We've done it! We're actually going to win a game. It's Lee Griffiths in the 92nd minute. Contain everybody back. Defend for your lives, guys. Come on. Burke in there. Kiltie just sitting playing centre mid. Just defend, defend, defend. One of those games where it just looked so poor. And a one defensive mistake. Lee Griffiths is in. A bit of composure. Referee blow the whistle. Shinnie now. Griffiths is going to chase it. Burke's in support. Plays it in. And it's nearly another goal, but thankfully it's going to finish here soon. Hopefully, there we go. Slovakia 1, Scotland 2, and Lee Griffiths does it again with a late winner. So I'm going to say to the guys, you've done brilliantly. I'm proud of you. And that is a fantastic victory. Gives us a bit of confidence going to that home game coming up shortly. So, I'll pause it there, and I'll see you for game 2. 2 seconds. Here we are, guys, for the second game, the home tie against Slovakia. Just a few changes in personnel and a change in mentality. We are going to sit and control the game instead of having it in standard and hopefully get a win. Changes, defence is all fine. You get Barry Bannon coming in instead of Ryan Gold. Andy Robertson comes in for Jamie Murphy, and Ollie Burke starts instead of, to remember his name now, Matty Phillips. This is what happens when the likes of none of these players play in Scotland, you forget who they are. So hopefully a positive performance. We know what's in that team. We know we can beat them. And somehow we can end up top spot. So as I say, this is the final game. And hopefully they've made a few changes as well. I see do that in there. See if we can get a good result. It's a pretty similar formation, the way they're set up. A lot of the team is the same. But hopefully, again, taking confidence from that first game, can turn this into a miraculous shot victory. So here's Tierney, was it to John McGinn, looks for Ollie Burke, Shinnie, back to Callum Patterson. Not a lot of movement, but it's good to see the balls getting spread. Andy Robertson playing left mid, ball in, Ollie Burke, Griffiths, oh, it was a great chance. And away from the defence by Gregos there. Bannon, away by Nemec, Andy Robertson, Ross McCrory, by a nosebleed. I think that is going to be the highlight filtering out there, but positive. We're attacking them, we're on the front foot. Patterson the long throw, and Andy Robertson with a header. Great goal. Just hoofed into the box with a throw, and mistake there. I think it was the goalkeeper of all people that just hesitated. The Bratka, the Newcastle goalkeeper, and Andy Robertson, right place, right time. Back of the net. Scotland 1, Slovakia 0. So maybe the change in personnel, bringing in the fresher blood, has certainly helped the team. You know, they seem to be a lot more confident, and maybe, if I was playing this save a bit longer, we could have been looking at getting to the Euros. But it's 1-1, Peterick, there we go, or Peterick even, sorry. Bit of a problem with the set piece there. Skirner with the ball down, and defender to defender makes it 1-1, but still pleasing. Not the worst in the world. You know, we can still certainly go out in the second half. We've got a lot of players playing a lot better. It does seem that Lee Griffiths does seem to struggle as a lone striker. Another bubble par performance. So we'll see how we can look to change this in the second half with personnel. It doesn't help. I like to play with ball. I like to get the ball direct straight to the striker. But again, that's more Lee having to run the channels than anything else. And he's not a guy that's ever going to hold the ball up. So what I'm going to try is John McGinn off. I'm going to go with Jamie Murphy. Now, the reason I'm putting him where he is, although it said he was an attacking mid-left winger, Jamie Murphy, when he played for Motherwell, a lot of the time played as a striker that dropped deep. So basically in a kind of not even a false nine role, just a deep line forward role. So I'm going to try and utilise him in that. And if he's really struggling, we can bring him on for, we can switch it around. He can go to the right, he can go to the left, and we can maybe look to put on a natural striker. I want to try it. I want to see if it can get us some success, or maybe I'm just overthinking. It wouldn't be the first time, it won't certainly be the last time that we overthink. But if we can go for it, if we can at least try and get a win here, and end the FM18 adventure, at least with Scotland. Because you never know, I might still be playing that NEC saver right through until FM19. But there we go, ball in from Lee Griffiths, Ollie Burke at the back post. And it's another guy who wasn't being looked at, who's come in and done a job. Now Tierney with the set piece. Murphy, it's headed away. Robertson, can we get it back in the box? It is Burke. Why did he not square that? He could have squared it, he could have sweated it. A great chance there, and unlucky again, but some nice football, some positive football. We're in again, Tierney. Burke, he's in again, it's 3-1. Excellent. Where has this been all save? It takes it to the last episode before the boys go out in style. There we go, Ollie Burke. 2 goals. And that will put us into second place in the group. Imagine if we beat Ukraine, what a position we'd be in, but pretty much already kills off Slovakia's chances of making it to the Euros. Here's Burke again, Murphy, Griffiths on his weaker foot. They're struggling to clear of it, they don't seem to want to get rid of it. It's won by Kieran Tierney to Andrew Robertson. If Tierney overlaps him, what a ball from Robertson. And there we go, it's a hat-trick for Chris Burke, for Oliver Burke. 4-1 to Scotland, and just simply fantastic. Great. It's the first time I've had just the perfect combination between Robertson and Tierney. It's worked an absolute treat here, and they've not been known what to do at that back post. So here's Mazan, Lobotka, good tackle, can we get a fifth? There's Lee Griffiths, he's waiting for Murphy, and just a poor ball was behind Jamie there, and he couldn't get it, but Robert Mack, ball in, Silvestri, and it's a good save. On Craig Gordon's last game, he's retiring at the end of the season, as is Darren Fletcher, hence why he's not on the team. We'll make late changes. We are going to see, bizarrely, I was going to say Scott McKenna, but we can switch that around, and we're also going to see an opportunity. I know Shinny's knackered, but there's like 7 minutes left and we're doing well. So we'll finish it off, and we'll put Greg Kilty on up front, just because we're winning 4-1. Let's give him another opportunity as Robert Mack fires wide. Very, very doubtful we'll get a chance here. Make it 5, but you never know. It might let us give a chance to Kilty. So here's Shinny, Murphy, Greg Kilty's away, squares it, Andy Robertson, and MDL. You think that's in the back of the net, but a good save there from Dubravka. So it's going to filter out. So despite it being, I'm not even going to lie, admittedly a lot of the time this was a very disappointing save. I don't think the results and performances were very good. A lot of the wins were lucky. This is the first time we've taken somebody on and actually, dominated them and fully deserved the victory. So if it wasn't for the fact that FM19 is coming out next week, I've certainly continued the series. Holy crap, they won 14-1. But of course, we need to move on. And of course, on that FM19 hype. I don't know, by the time I'm recording it, I don't have a series planned. I may already have one planned in mind. Might have ended up putting a video out, I don't know. But we'll have FM19 content. We'll hopefully get some player guides out. I quite like going through that and letting you see players. It's maybe worth taking an investment into. And yeah, just say thanks for following the FM18 stuff. I know there's not been a lot yet. FM17 took me out of the game quite a lot. I just did not enjoy that. But hopefully, we can kick on with FM19. Hopefully, have a good few partnerships and bring a lot of good content to the channel. And yeah, let's get back to where we once were, because we were in a good place a couple of years ago with Twitch and YouTube, and let's see if we can get those days revisited. I know it's a completely different user base these days, but never say never. Apart from that, thanks for taking the time out to watch a video, it's much appreciated. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, any negatives, thumbs down. Let us know what you're excited for with FM19. We may have, well, I'd imagine we should have feature announced. As I say, we don't have at the time of this video, but they may now be out. So let me know what you're looking forward to in FM19, and if you want to see very regular FM content, hit that sub button and it'll drop in your inbox. Cheers for watching, see you soon, bye bye.